once again we are sponsored by Professor. If you've been under a rock and don't know what it is, it's a free app for League that gives you valuable info in and out of game. Let me show you. So here we are in game. Now you'll notice that there's a few overlays. There's one that monitors your performance in the elo you're playing in. There's one for timing summoners. And there is also one that I want to show you, which is on the minimap. With Professor, you get jungle timers added to the minimap. And in this scenario, it shows me that my camps are coming up in 20 seconds. This allows me to plan ahead, arrive at my jungle right on time before the camp spawn, and hit a massive level 16 power spike. It's small things like this that really add up and make you play better overall. To get this in game, just download Professor for free using the link in the description. It takes 2 seconds, and enjoy better performance in game. Alright, here we go. Strap yourselves in for a very juicy Duskblade Kha'Zix game. Maybe I was wrong, guys. Maybe I was wrong about it. Maybe Duskblade is actually really solid on Ka. And, you know, well, obviously it's not terrible. Like, it's not awful tier, but I definitely think it just gets outshined in a lot of cases. But, you know, I'm trying my best to play as much of it as I can before it disappears in Season 14. So, yeah, that's why I've just been playing Duskblade Kha'Zix lately. It's just, I'm gonna miss it, man. I'm gonna miss the good times we had with that item. And, yeah, who knows? Hopefully it comes back at some point in time. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, you may have noticed I'm using the Professor overlay. This is really, really useful in game, actually. Gives you a lot of nice little stuff that you can, you know, have a little bit of an advantage against your enemy with. You can see I have a spell timer, which I kind of suck at using, to be honest. But, you know, it's there to time summon the spells, which is really nice. And I got the jungle camp timers, as I told you in the sponsorship. Maybe you saw it at the beginning. Very nice. And yeah, we're going to be playing with this today. Very, very juicy. And the top left, I also have a, you know, a kind of performance monitor, I guess. It shows me how well I'm playing in this elo. But yeah, just a nice little thing to have. Anyway, starting off with a full clear as per usual. Unless Lee Sin shows himself on the ward. So instead of going for my Krugs, obviously I'm going to come along and counter this, pot up just to make sure I'm healthy for the fight. And I'm going to loop around towards the bushes. Gwen kind of starts it off by getting baited, like baiting the Lee Sin forward. I'm trying not to walk up like too far here. I kind of play this badly, to be honest. I jump on the Malphite. I do manage to get him. He flashes away, but I flash forward onto him. Lee Sin tries to fight me. Not going to be enough. I managed to have isolation on him. And yeah, I'm able to beat him down with ease, but I can't go for the kill. I did kind of leave Gwen for dead there. I kind of just sat in the bush because I wanted to make sure they wouldn't disengage that fight. Because like, if I just immediately rocked up on him, Lee Sin can easily just like W towards the Malphite and then they can just disengage if it's unfavorable for them. So I wanted to make sure they had like a bit of a reason to go in there. And yeah. Okay, Lee Sin walks past the ward, and we saw him move towards the Krugs. He must have known I was here because he backs off immediately without taking the wolves. So, yeah, not able to get the kill on him there. And immediately I deduced that he's going bot side to the river, because he's cleared the bot side of his jungle already. So there's only really one place he can be going, which is bot side. And the obvious answer is bot lane or the bottom crab. But I'm eating good here. I'm able to take his blue and grump. Very juicy. Yum yum. We're eating good. And afterwards, I want to kind of go and take my Krugs and just put them on cooldown. And that way I can, you know, come back to a higher level Krugs when I inevitably clear them. I do have enough gold to get a serrated Dirk, so I don't want to go and do that straight away. Honestly, this is kind of greedy going for the Krugs here because it's like, it's slowing my tempo down quite a bit, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, just hard greeting for the Krugs, and a very late recall, but I do manage to get level 5 off that, which is obviously really nice. So in my eyes, we say worth, because obviously Kha'Zix is all about trying to get 6 early for the most part. Not the greatest pre-6 jungler out there, although you can do it, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna walk down, and maybe my plan is to just go for camps here. But also, we can assume Lee Sin is down here because he's not gonna be top. He knows I've taken his camps top lane, and basically there's nothing else for him to do like anywhere on the map. Aside, you'll see in a second, I believe. There is something that he can do, which is this. He goes topside yet again. This is actually a really good play. Manages to get a solid gank coverage. Gwen is 6 though, so she puts up a good fight. Let's see if she can actually do it. No, not enough. Unfortunate. But yeah, that's a good play by Lee Sin. Just repeat ganking the Gwen, who doesn't have flash. She has Ghost instead. So, pretty solid gank by him. Unfortunately, my bot lane goes down, which is unfortunate, but it's not too big of a deal. I straight up just decided to go for the dragon here. Obviously, Lee Sin's topside, so I can. And bot lane just had a fight, so I imagine they're going to be recalling. They're not going to go out of their way to contest the dragon here by themselves, so that's totally fine. I'm able to go ahead and just take this. And this will put me closer to level 6. My blue's going to come up soon as well, so I'll hit 6 off that and then get my first evolution. And yeah, overall not looking too bad for the early game. Yeah, can't really say much else. Maybe not so great for my team. Gwen getting shit on by the Lee Sin and bot lane losing, but it's okay. And what I'm doing here is potentially pathing down bot in case anything happens here. There we go. These guys immediately decided to jump onto the bot lane, and I start my recall just to see if they maybe walk up a little too far. But it doesn't really look like it. Ash arrow comes through, not gonna happen. And I'm just like, okay, damn, that was a waste of time. Unfortunate. Bot lane is pushing, so I am honestly a little bit skeptical of the Lee Sin being there. Yeah, he could definitely be there. I give a little ping on the red buff just to, you know, make sure they are keeping safe. Ash arrow comes onto the red. Turns out he's not actually doing the red, so where the hell could he be? No one knows. And here I'm trying to just maybe try and play for Herald, which is what I'm going for. It's up in 10 seconds. We can see the crab has been taken, so Lee Sin has been nearby. And I'm just wondering, okay, where the fuck is this guy actually? Because of that, I'm not going to do Herald. I'm going to walk up top here. Maybe something's happening up there. Yes, there he is. Lee Sin is here yet again. He hasn't turned level 6 yet, so this is looking mighty juicy. Manages to jump to at least to the Malphite though, and I actually get chunked down really hard here by the Malphite, and it gives the Lee Sin the chance to Q on me, flash on me, get the kill, turn 6, knock back the Gwen. Gwen gets the Malphite, luckily, but yeah, I kind of just get destroyed there. I honestly wasn't expecting the damage out of that Malphite, and I just get kind of clobbered, which gives Lee Sin the execute damage on his Q, and I just get clapped up. So yeah, just Lee Sin things, I guess. My goodness, I felt like I had the biggest advantage there, but I guess not. And yeah, gonna have to take the walk of shame. But what I do instead is I immediately run towards Herald. I mean, I take my red first, I guess. But yeah, I immediately run towards Herald because I feel like I can maybe go for something here. I see Ziggs walking up, so my mind changes. Looks like a reasonably good gank opportunity, but Ash drops a bit low. It's also warded, so it is what it is. And now I've kind of revealed myself. It may be blatantly obvious to the team that I'm going for Herald, but that's okay. I know Lee Sin has no ultimate, right? This is also warded, so they definitely know. Yeah. I know Lee Sin has no ult, so I'm pretty confident I can actually fight him. Although it is a little bit risky. I do have Evolved Q though, which is the great thing about it. Here comes Lee Sin. He's level 7 with Gold Drink, actually kind of risky. He actually just focuses down the Herald, and I managed to secure it. Gonna kite back with some isolated Qs, and he managed to land his Q on me. Senna ult comes through too. I jump over the wall after giving him an ISO Q. He tries to follow me, but I managed to pick him up with my last cast of Void Assault. And I'm gonna instantly recall. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste any time there. I'm just gonna recall, get my Duskblade, get boots, and get back onto the map. So, yeah, pretty good. I could have played that a lot better actually. You guys know me if you know the way I play. I'm very conservative with my R, but in that case, I actually should have just been using R for the damage on my passive reset, because I got revealed by Lee Sin anyway, so my invisibility basically did nothing. So I should have just been using the Void Assault to reset my passive, and that way maybe it wouldn't have come that close to me dying. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna path down top side to bot side here. This is basically just because I see shit is respawning down there. It's so nice that I don't have to just press the tab screen and look up at the top of the screen to see when stuff is respawning. Professor will just be like, hey, this is coming up in a minute 30, and it's like, oh, okay, nice. I can just look at the map and be like, okay, nice. I can just plan ahead because of that. So yeah, very nice, very useful. Also dragon up in 30 seconds, so just something I probably want to play for. In the meantime, I've got nothing to do, so I'm going to take my camps. This is pretty good timing. I managed to arrive in the river 20 seconds before the dragon spawns, and then I want to go for the crab here. I don't want to get caught, which is why I'm playing a little bit cautiously. Yeah, but I managed to get the crab here. I don't know if you noticed bot side, but yeah, shit's going down. Lee Sin happened to get a lane gank onto my bot lane, which is pretty bad because dragon just comes up. So basically we have to give dragon here. Price is really low, but I do find a good chance to go into the Ziggs here. He tries to flash out, it's not going to happen. And I'm going to pick up the Ziggs. At the very least, that is a good thing, because if I wasn't able to do that, we are just going to, you know, kind of be in this situation with, you know, having gained nothing, basically. Sorry, not Kai'Sa. Karma is looking mighty juicy, being isolated here. Actually, a little bit risky on her part. I could jump on her potentially and kill her, but it's just way too risky for me, because the Lee Sin's right next to her, so I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, it's really surprising they didn't do the dragon while they got that pick on my bot lane. It was actually completely free by them, I believe. I mean, I guess we did have the Ashe, but the Ziggs was alive too, so I don't know, man. I felt like it was a good dragon play by them, but yeah. And what's happening here is I'm recalling just because I have 1400 gold, and if we're going to contest this dragon, then I want to make sure I am very strong for it. So I'm going to immediately just recall, get the Dirk and come back, but they must have seen me recall or something. There must have been a ward in my jungle or some shit, because they immediately start the dragon once I leave. So I guess this is kind of my bad for getting greedy with this rated Dirk. Yeah, unlucky, but it's not a big deal. It's only the first dragon. But yeah, I guess, like, I'm not sure. They just kind of pulled trigger on that, and that just leads me to believe that they had a ward in my jungle and saw me recalling. But yeah, anyway, regardless, pretty good play by them, and I'm gonna do the same thing again, which is path from top to bot, because I do want to play bot lane. Turns out they don't need me there. As you can see, you might have not noticed that, but there was a massive Ashe arrow that landed on the bot lane. That allows my bot lane to get the double kill there, so that's cool. And then Lee Sin shows himself, gets the shutdown on Kai'Sa, so what I'm going to immediately do is go to his topside jungle and take the camps up there, and maybe kill the Malphite in the process, who knows, because there is a bit of a fight going on here, but I'm not going to overcommit to this. He's still very much near the tower, and he's very much tanky, so don't want to hard commit to him. Lee Sin, in the meantime, is going to be taking my bot lane tower. And they must know that I'm here, yet again, because Karma and Ziggs come along to stop me from taking the jungle camps. Must be nice having a team like that. No shit on my team here. My team's actually very good this game. But yeah, okay, fight's breaking out here. Lee Sin dropping a bit low, my team dropping a bit low. I'm gonna die to Tristana. Very unfortunate, but Senna picks her up. 1-for-1 trade in the bot lane, not too bad. I'm being a very greedy jungler here, like just going for farm and really just not reacting to the enemy jungler's presence at all. Literally don't care. It's such a greedy playstyle, but at the end of the day, it means that I'm going to be strong through farm. So we say worth. We say worth on that. Yeah, I think generally if you want to be playing this game properly, you want to be there for your teammates and kind of ditch farm for the most part when you can. Anyway, Lee Sin face checks me. I want to fight this, but the Ashe arrow doesn't connect. He follows me over the wall. I still have a cast of Void Assault. Managed to chunk him down. Ashe finishes him off. I flashed on the Karma for the burst damage. Ashe finishes her off. Tristana gonna go in. She's gonna kill me. But yeah, my team gets out pretty nicely. And yeah, definitely did not have to flash for the Karma though. Definitely did not. I should have just like backed off, but you know, greed. Greed. When we go for a kill, you know, sure. Yeah, that was just looking like way too juicy for me in that regard. But yeah, we're gonna lose our tower, but that's okay. And so for the second item, it's Axiom Arc. I really like Axiom Arc second, especially with Duskblade Kha'Zix, because you're getting a big chunk of haste from it, and that's basically it. It gives more haste than any other item in the game, aside from Cleaver, so... or maybe Shojin. So, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of haste to work with, and once you get the CDR boots, honestly, feels like you're playing Earth, sort of. Yeah, your ISO Qs are gonna have a very, very low cooldown once you get a bit more CDR, so that's what I like about Axiom Arc. I would say still go Prowler second if you want to just straight up bully people with burst damage, but yeah. For the most part, I love the Axiom Arc second if you're not playing for the one-shot. And in this case, I'm not playing for the one-shot. I'm playing for multiple Qs on a target because they are champions that kind of take... they can take a beating. They have a Karma, they have a Lee Sin, Malphite. Like, I'm not killing them in one hit, am I? But yeah. Anyway, I hit level 11. Go for the wings, because of course we do. Of course we're going to take the wings, like, obviously. Duh. Anyway, look at this. Ash Arrow comes in. Massive. Managed to land on Tristana. Gonna jump in for a DH stack, but the Kai'Sa gets the shutdown instead. Unlucky. I'm not getting too many kills this game, but the kills will come later, trust me, guys. And after that, we got the Dragon coming up in 50. So, in the meantime here, I spot the red, and I'm like, ooh, yum. Let me get some of that. So, just trying to maybe grab some vision here before the Dragon respawns, and I kind of get baited a little bit here. Karma's looking mighty juicy. I walk up for an ISOQ. Lee Sin shields her and immediately jumps on me, but Senna's going to peel him off with an exhaust. Very nice. Hits the Q on the Senna. I kind of abandon her here. I see the Ziggs. I jump on him to save the Kai'Sa, and then Lee Sin CC'd, so I immediately WEQ auto attack on him and get a double kill. Very nice. Yeah. Kind of left the Senna for dead there, but I saw in the corner of my screen that Kai'Sa was on low health. So I was like, oh shit, should I maybe help the Kai'Sa out here? But yeah, I end up leaving the Senna for dead, but I think it all worked out in the end. Managed to get the tower here as well, and then we immediately run up and start the Dragon. It's a Wind Dragon? I can't remember how many... Yeah, this is our second Dragon, I believe. Is it a second Dragon? I can't remember, to be honest. I just don't care about dragons that much. I just take it because I don't want the enemy getting a bad soul or anything. Honestly, like, I would happily give the enemy team Cloud Soul. Like, I don't really care about Cloud Soul at all. But any other soul is pretty damn powerful, so for the sake of the enemy team not getting the soul, you know, like, that's the reason I take dragons. Anyway, Tristana is looking for a pick here on the Ashe, and I spot her. She walks over a ward. Does she know? Nope. Gonna walk up to her here, auto Q, Mr. W of course, she jumps over the wall, managed to pick her up. Fight breaks out here. Kai'Sa's gonna go down to a Malphite ult, and it's not looking too great for me here. All the team is there, there's 4 mid, so I don't really want to fight that by myself. I have 2300 gold, I need to go and spend this. I buy Last Whisper and Lucidity Boots, and you know, my next item is going to be an LDR actually, because I want to make sure that I can deal some damage to the Malphite and Lee Sin, because they're going to be building a lot of health. And yeah, the LDR and combined with the heap load of haste that I have with the Axiom and Duskblade and the CDR boots is going to make sure that my DPS is like really on point. So yeah, very nice. You'll see this later on in the game, I suppose, where I'm just getting a lot of ISO Qs off. And it just feels really, really good, actually. More so than a lot of other builds. Yeah, haste on Kha'Zix is just really fantastic, and yeah, you gotta remember that the mythic passive of Duskblade is also contributing to that too. So yeah, honestly, that's like one of the best things about Duskblade, just the ability haste passive. Like, it's just so damn nice. But anyway, this is a bit of a stalemate kind of situation. Ash Arrow comes through, not going to connect. The Baron is up, so I'm kind of just hovering and making sure that Lee Sin doesn't try anything funny. All my camps are gone, so I have nothing to really do here either. just kind of hanging back behind my bot lane. If they go for an engage, I can maybe find a pick, but nothing gonna happen just yet. Mid tower is still up, so we do kind of want to get that, but as a QE evolved Kha'Zix, it's kind of hard to siege, like, really just not ideal. Lee Sin drops Herald mid, so I'm probably gonna have to show myself and kill that. But yeah, no sweeper up, which is unfortunate. I actually feel like this is warded, but apparently not. Finding my chance to go in, EQ auto attack, jump on Karma, get the kill, reset onto Tristana, trying to play a slow for her against her, but she jumps out. We're going to try and go for an engage here. Lee Sin's looking in mighty trouble. Going to go down to the Gwen. I get knocked back, get knocked up as well. Malphite's going to go in. Massive ulti on us, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to jump past him, kill the Tristana, and then double jump the Malphite. Nice little fancy play there. Pick up a double kill, and that is just a very good opportunity to go in for a Baron. Very juicy play. Basically, the enemy team got nothing out of that, so yeah, I mean, that's just fucking perfect. It like completely swings the game around. Triple 80 carry comps are really disgusting, to be honest. Like, just goes to show how broken their fucking role is. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, the Ashe in this game is doing so much for us in this team composition. She's like providing so much utility with her slows, and especially the Ashe ult just going fucking crazy in a lot of scenarios, as managed allowed us to get these really good picks. But yeah, in that case, I just found a good chance to go in there, and yeah, the rest is history. Okay, so we pick up the LDR, gonna go back. My goal here is now, it's level 16 now, but we also want to make sure we're playing with our team, because 3-item Kha'Zix, very strong. Look at that, 1300 damage on the wolves. I know they have no armor, but, you know, still. So nice to see. Okay, Lee Sin's top side, actually able to fight the Gwen somehow. It was looking pretty bad for him there, but yeah. And the right play here is to go bot side and push the wave with Baron. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Ashe has the same idea. We're going to be able to take this tower down, no issues. Enemy team is going to get an objective bounty top side. So well played to Lee Sin there. But I'm going to decide to keep pushing. It's going to grab me level 15. And enemy team decides to engage on my team in the mid lane. Some shit's happening. Looking pretty bad for them though. But it turns out they kind of turn it around, and you know, my Kai'Sa's gonna go down. I avoided Soul into the lane, see if I can potentially pick anyone up. Karma walks up way too far, and look at that, the Duskblade actually saves me for once. Holy shit. Imagine that, Duskblade passive actually being useful. I swear, that's literally the first time it's actually given me any form of value. Like, I rarely ever use the Duskblade untargetability passive, I swear. It's so rare that we find a situation that we actually use it. Anyway, dragon up. I'm gonna stop Lee Sin from going over the wall. I think he missed the Q on the dragon, honestly, which is kind of funny. He goes straight in, actually, 1v3, finds the Ashe. Actually gonna manage to pick her up, but it's not gonna enough. It's not gonna be enough. Like, look at this DPS that I have against him. Managing to just cleave him down. I jump over the wall, knowing very well the Malphite's there. Flash over the wall. This is so greedy by me. Like, just absolute ego play here. Chunk him down a little bit, and the Gwen is on the job now. I have one more cost of R. Avoid the bomb that the Ziggs throws at me. Tries to flash on me, not going to be enough. And yeah, holy shit, a lot of stuff is happening. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so here, you might have seen this if you watch the sponsorship. This is a really good scenario here, because I notice on the minimap that my camps are coming up in 20 seconds. So what I do, instead of recalling, I immediately decide to run straight into my jungle, because I know my camps are going to respawn. And this is going to allow me to get level 16 and a Ravenous Hydra, just based off the fact that the map told me that these camps are respawning soon. And normally I would have just recalled. And like, obviously I would have gotten 16 eventually, but you know, the fact that I can get such a nice, huge, like, not nice, honestly, like, it's a fucking massive power spike. I managed to get Ravenous as well. The fact that I can get a massive power spike just by using the information I have on my minimap, and going for the camps there is actually just so damn useful. So if you haven't tried Professor yet, literally just buy it for the not buy it, you can download it for free, but like literally just get it for the jungle camp timers and it'll help you so much. Anyway, a fight is going to happen here. The center gets picked. This is looking mighty juicy by my standards. Jump on the Karma, get the kill. I want to jump out here because I don't know if the Malphite's altered, so I wasn't too sure about that. Axiom Arc is going to allow me to have my R coming up in 10 seconds. Insane cooldown reduction. Gwen's going to go in, do a lot of damage here. I'm going to follow up, jump on the Ziggs, kill him, and I get pinged to go all in, so fuck that. We go all in, baby. Not quite able to survive that. I was just like, attack speed slow like crazy. 1v1 between Ashe and the Malphite. Oh my god, it looks so disgusting. She cannot auto attack, but she manages to get him just barely. So sweet. Holy shit, there's so much I need to talk about this game. Yeah, so I was kind of put off guard there because the Malphite attack speed slow just messed with my brain. I was like, holy shit, can I please auto attack? I wasn't even able to get an auto attack off because I kept cancelling it. And yeah, that actually made it so I died in that scenario. I couldn't get a reset and get out. So yeah, very unfortunate. But thankfully Ashe comes through and pisses on the Malphite. We take that. Anyway, I'm going to respawn here. I have a serrated Dirk. The last item is going to be Edge of Night to keep me safe. And we do want to be playing for the Baron here, which is up in 30 seconds. Honestly, maybe Hydra's not the greatest choice here because I am having to... Like, I'm not really able to farm too much. I honestly may as well have just gone like a Prowler's Claw or some shit instead because it's not stacked yet. So, not really getting the most value out of this Hydra just yet anyway. So, yeah, maybe there was a better item I could have run. Anyway, my bot lane's going to get double killed. Unfortunate. Lee Sin gonna go down, but my Ashe is dead as well. And yeah, watch this play. This is insane. Ready? Are you seeing this? Oh my god, the fucking Q cancelled. Hilarious. Good job, Riot. Thank you so much. Round of applause. Thank you. Yes. So I EQ the Tristana, and because I jumped over the corner of the wall, my fucking Q cancels. I don't get the reset, and I'm stuck there. I get CC'd, no Duskblade, and I just fucking die. How sad is that? It's so tragic that that even happened. And that made me so frustrated. And because of that, the enemy team gets an inhibitor, and it almost looks like they're about to end the game. And yeah, like, oh my god, man, it's so frustrating. Anyway, Gwen is gonna go and do a good job and kill the top side of the map, so that's good. But man, that was an easy triple kill. Easiest triple kill of my life had the Q not cancelled there. It's such a frustrating thing. I've had it happen so many times. It's the worst thing about double jumping. Like it's just double jumping is way too risky. If you really wanted to play for wins and stuff, you wouldn't be double jumping. But I just love it. I love doing it so much that, you know, I can't resist. But you know, like in that scenario, definitely just should not be double jumping. I should just auto Q the Tristana and she dies basically. But yeah. Unfortunate. Anyway, we're going for Dragon here. Managed to pick up the Cloud Soul here, but the enemy team is immediately going to force the Baron. Not sure about this call by them. They can't do it fast enough, and we're coming over straight away. Ashe arrow comes through, hits Karma. There's a Malphite in the bush. Can't exactly walk up straight away against him. We're going to EQ auto attack. He gets exploded. Jump over the wall. Going to use my R. Run past the Lee Sin. Find the Tristana in isolation. Kill her. Here's the Lee Sin ISO. What I'm going to do, double jump the fucking Lee Sin over to the Ziggs, kill the Ziggs, get a triple kill, and that's the end of the game. Oh boy, that was a pretty fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, definitely love this Duskblade Axiom build. It's definitely very nice. Just any Duskblade build with Axiom somewhere in the build is very nice. Recommend you guys try it out if you want to play some Duskblade, but yeah, that's going to be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Remember to try out Professor if you want these camp timers and stuff. And yeah, see you guys.